Well, hello everyone. Here we are on for next weekend's Breeders' Cup, or this weekend's, I should say. Last weekend we did Keeneland, and we hit 3 out of 5 on our pick five, and we did okay. But here we are, Breeders' Cup, what we all been waiting for. Super tough races on both Friday and Saturday's card. We're going to do something totally different today. I'm going to do Friday's card. I'm going to see if we could win some money so we could go and play Saturday's card. So let's try that. It's so hard. This is probably one of the toughest Breeders' Cups I've ever seen. There's so many great horses, so many great matchups here. So before I get going, I want to thank Race Lens for all the tools that they're giving us to help us out. And then if you have any questions, if you want to go to a sale, claim a horse, ask questions about ownership or anything like that. And once again, I'm doing only Friday's card. So if you want to know what I'm picking on Saturday or how I'm playing it or anything like that, shoot me an email, charles@passthewire.com, and I will answer your questions. And so, but we're going to do both juvenile fillies and boys race. They're going mile and 16th on the dirt. We're going to do both of those. So we're going to start off in the seventh race. Yeah, it's the seventh race. And that would be the fillies. Let me check this all out. Let's go on there for the seventh race, and here we go. The one horse. Now remember, every horse in here is going to have some great angle why you should be betting this horse. So you got to start eliminating somebody, okay? So let's first say that up front. All these horses I would love to own, you would love to own. There's no bad horse here, okay? So the one horse. Looks like this horse would like the distance a little bit, but did cough it up at the end last time, but we'll give that a break. No big deal there. This horse kind of always runs even, kind of wants her own way. Is this a speed horse? It could be one of them. I don't think this is the main speed horse. I think this is more of a pressure horse. This horse runs 100 in the beginning, 94 in the middle, and 88 at the end. So this horse really needs to pick it up on the late part of it. So with that being said, does this horse have a chance? I'm saying more on this bottom side of the exotics, if anything, but I'm going to take a pass on the one. The two, this horse was interesting. Both times should have broke its maiden and didn't do it. Ran a maiden and then ran in a stakes, still didn't break it, but finished second in a stakes. Look out. So can a horse that's a maiden break its maiden in a Breeders' Cup? Yeah. I've seen stranger things happen. But for me, I'm going to take a step back. Even Danny is a great trainer there, and Luis Saez, great jock. I would love to own this horse, even though it's never won yet. But I'm going to take a seat back there and watch this horse run, see how it does. I don't think this horse right now is quite up to par. Going to have to really run her lights out big time. Okay, the three. This horse has done nothing wrong. This horse has won every time, very close to the pace. This is definitely a pressure type of horse. Brad Cox Franco, they're 33% in the win, plus 26% in the ROI. So they bring in the money. Look out. Is this horse a contender? You betcha. This is a major contender. I'm going to go say more on the exotics for the exactas and trifectas maybe. But you know what? I definitely would not be surprised if this horse jumped up and won. This last time out ran a heck of a race. It was beautiful. I watched that race. It was a beautiful race. I just think it's more for exactas and stuff. But you know what? Can win. I definitely think this horse can win. And there's the angle for this horse, 3-1. So player, yes, you definitely betcha. Okay. All right, the 4 horse here. Last 2 times out, did everything it was supposed to do, broke its maiden, then went into a stakes race, won that race, barely, but did. Finishing, closed up a little bit. This is a pressure type and more on the. This is not a leader. This is more of a pressure type. This horse ran's ratings are a 91, 85, and a 90 in those projected ratings there. You got Santana aboard for Mark Casey. Santana's no slouch. He's an excellent rider. He and Casey, they meet up for 27% win. But look at this ROI plus 96%. Gotta love that. But for me, this is more on the trifectas and supers, the bottom side of those. That's where I would play this horse. The 5, this is an interesting horse. This horse last time got bumped at the start. This horse had a little bit of trouble, made its way down through the lane, did a heck of a race, did finish second after he broke its maiden. Is this horse a major player? I think this horse can be a major player. I still think a little bit more of the exacta part, but I would not be shocked again, just like the 3 horse. Can this horse jump up and win? Yeah, you betcha this horse can. This is an excellent horse. You got 10-1 over here. They paid over $500,000 for this horse as a yearling. Even though that stuff doesn't bother me, what they pay, that's what they pay. That doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean what they could do on the track. You could give them $1,000 and the horse could be a champion, or you could give $10 million and the horse could be a dud. So don't worry about that part. But Dylan and Amos Thomas, they teamed up 8 times and they got 25% of the win. Not too bad. You gotta like that. I think this horse is a major player. Probably more for the exacta, but I think it's a major player. The 6 from Japan just broke its maiden. I wish we'd have seen another race after the maiden. Set the early pace. This horse is always up front, it sounds like. I think this is one of your leaders in the race. One of your speed. I would have to see more from myself. Horse won last time as a favorite, but then that was in Japan. I mean, I needed to see something else. 20-1. Does this horse have talent? Probably really does. I'm just going to have to take a seat back and watch this horse go. I cannot put my money on this horse. And then the 7, this is Baffert. This horse keeps on doing everything quite, almost perfect. Sits really close to the pace and punches it at the end. Hernandez is aboard still, gets the mount for the 3rd time in a row. Baffert and Hernandez, 38% time wins. I think this horse is a super major player. This horse ran a 102, or the horse projected ratings are a 102 for early pace, middle pace 97, and then a 95 at the late pace. So this horse is definitely a major player. 9-2. They're saying he's a come from behind, or she's a come from behind her. Excuse me. She's more of a pace. She's a pressure type of horse. She's not a come from behind her. She's a pressure horse. So I think this horse is a major player for the win. Look out. This is a great shot for Baffert and Hernandez in this race. The 8, another Baffert horse, but this one has the speed. This is your big time speed horse. Now, before we get any further, if this horse gets out to an easy lead and no one is challenging this horse, look out. This horse could go wire to wire if no one challenges her. But I think she's going to have some challengers. I think the Japanese horses are going to be out there. You got Vodka with a Twist that's even will keep her honest. I think she will cough out the bid right around the turn for home. I think she will be giving it up, even though Pratt is riding this horse and you got 15-1. If you really think she's going to run out in front by herself, if she does, then you should just be betting on that horse. You got 112, a rating, speed rating, a 102, and then an 88 at the end. So for me, I'm taking a seat back. I do think she is one of the speed horses, but I'm taking a seat back on this one. The 9, probably the better of the Japanese horses here. This horse last 2 times did really good, broke his maiden, and then ran into a stakes race and won. This is another horse that goes to the front. Not much more I can tell you. You got a 76-87. That's what they're projecting. Moore from Europe is going to ride this horse. I think this is one of the leaders, one of them with the 8, possibly with 2 others. So I think there's 4 horses that could go to the front with no problem. But I'm taking a step back on this horse. and I'll just watch it. The 10, this horse did well in his maiden, finished third, but the last time out got bumped at the start, went to a stakes race and won with ease. So, yes, you can break your maiden in a stakes race. But this horse won it really easy. I watched that race. Oh, what a beautiful race. It was so easy for this horse. I think this horse could duplicate that. I think this is one of the now horses in this race. Jockey trainer combo, 25% win, plus 31% ROI. I think this is one of the top horses, definitely for the win. So look out for this horse in the winner's circle. Well, let's see what the Race Lens comes up with on this, on their pace scenario for this race. We'll check it all out. Okay, first things first. They got, there we go. I'm going to show you what I do for settings here. I have speed as the 5, class and form as a 4. I got distance jockey trainer as a 3. Pace trainer as a 4, track as a 5, and then I got angles and track condition as a 4. That's on the dirt at Del Mar. This is how they're projecting the race. Early part. I'm on the wrong race. Excuse me. Hang on. We got to go to the 7th race. There we go. I have it set for both races the same because it's on dirt. The 8 will go out in front. Bob Baffert, like I said. The 7, look out. I think that's the Baffert horse that has a shot to win this. You got the 1, Vodka with Twist, like I said. The 2, and you know, I think the 10 is going to be very close. Then they say in the middle of the race, the 8 is going to be by herself again. I don't think that's going to be the case. And at the end, they're saying 8, 7, a 36% chance each. Then the 1, 3, 10. I've got it personally 10, 7, 5, 3. So that's how they got it. Here's your true odds in the race. It's definitely going to be Baffert horses 9 to 5 because they always bet them down so much. I mean, this is not probably really true what it's going to be. True odds is 9 to 5, and you got 9 to 2 and 15 to 1 on Baffert horses. A 14 to 1 with a 20 to 1 morning line with Vodka with a Twist. Because they over bet sometimes Baffert horses, so that's why you're going to have that kind of jump on that. So once again, that was the Juvenile for Fillies, 1 mile 16th. Extremely tough, extremely tough. But now we're going to do the boys. Could be your future Kentucky Derby favorites. Usually comes out of this race. Let's check them out. And here we go. All right. The 1. Let's start with the 1. This horse is a major player. I think it's got some speed. There's a lot of speed in this race, as you probably would imagine. 5 to 2. Tyler Gaffleon, Brendan Walsh. Great combo. This horse has got the speed. I think this horse could rate pretty good. When I watched the last race at Keeneland, the horse won it overall very easy. Fierceness. There's a lot of things to talk about that horse, but this horse had a little bit too easy probably. But I think this horse has got tons of talent. Will be a player, a major player maybe, but I'm going to say more for the exactas, trifectas type of thing. The 2, a pace horse, another one that goes up there early. It's a Baffert horse. Horse has got a lot of speed. I don't see this horse getting away on the easy lead or anything like that. So for me, I think this horse is going to spit out the bit at the end. Up close, drop back evenly. Success is that 6.5. Horse for the course, of course, for Baffert horses is that all the time. Hernandez, once again, in Baffert, great combo. Horse has got a lot of talent. Like I said, eventually you got to start tossing some horses. And I'm going to toss this one. I'm just going to say no. I don't think this horse is going to hang on. It would be nice at 20 to 1, but not for me. We got an Ireland horse here. Man, I just wish I could see one more race on this horse. I think this horse can handle the distance, no problem. I'm not worried about that part. Mario, I I just think going from turf to dirt, going to this class, and this horse had to travel all that distance. They're 30 to 1. I'm going to take a seat back. I'm going to just say no on this. I just have to see something else. And then the 4. Now let's talk about this horse. Um, the buzz was this horse is a monster. Broke its maiden. Just got beat in the first stakes race. Second stake race was that last one where you saw finished second. But this horse was fractious at the gate, hit its head, then got bumped early in the race. And I heard rumors, and I do not know if this is all true, that this horse lost a shoe in the race. And this horse did this kind of race. Super close, finished second, hung in there, got a lot of heart. Javier Castellano is going to jump back on. He broke the maiden. I don't blame them. Take a chance here. 33% in the win column, the jockey trainer combo. I think this is a horse to beat. Beaten favorite, jockey switch success is a 6.4. This horse ran a 99. It will run a 99, pace middle 90 and a 92. I think this horse could improve off of that last race. I think there was a lot of bad things that happened in that race. One of the horses to beat in this race. I think this is a major, major player for the win. So look out. This horse won both races, did everything right. Speed horse, one of the speed horses. Will this be your leader? I don't know. I think Baffert horse will be the leader or try to be the leader. This one will keep him honest. I just don't know about if he could handle the distance with being the speed on top of speed. Rosario stays aboard. The horse won as a favorite last time out. You got a 91, and a 107, but the last time the horse had it all to himself, or pretty much just kicked away from everybody. So it's going to be interesting to see this horse pushing it up front. Do I think this horse got a shot? I personally think this horse will be better for the exotics, the supers, or the tries, and that's how I personally see it. The 6, a horse that kind of needs the pace too. A front run Baffert horse. It's really super close to the pace or has the pace. Depends how this horse breaks. Will this horse be on the front? Will this horse be pushing the other Baffert horse? I don't know, but I'm going to say that this horse does have a chance in this race. I think more on the trifecta part of it, maybe a bottom side of it. I would just, I'm going to just put, that's where I'm going to play this horse. I think this horse is a major player, but for me, I'm just going to play on the bottom side of my supers and stuff. And then a horse has a 5-furlong bullet workout. Don't even pay attention to that, because I'm going to tell you right now, Baffert trains like that all the time. His horses always put in strong workouts. If you don't see bullets or a very strong workout, there might be something wrong with that horse. Baffert horse again. This one I think has the best chance of them all. This horse looks like it could rate a little bit better. Did give up a little bit at the end, but I think this horse is ready on the upswing. You got IRAD taking over, 8-1. You better look out for that. That's a dangerous price there. You got a horse that does 104, 100, and 103. I think this is the major danger in this race. It's kind of like if you leave him out, you're going to get screwed. And if you put him in, this horse could cough up the bit right at the end and give up that spot for you. I think this is a major player, though, overall. I think this is Baffert's best shot in this race. So I think you should not, think twice about this horse. If you like him, go for it. The 8, Japan, broke his maiden. Not much to go off. It was an easy win. The horse just cruised, apparently. How good is this horse? Well, you've seen just a couple of horses that we just finished talking about. How about just the 7, the the 10, I mean the 4, excuse me, the 7, 4, the 1 even, the speed wise. I mean, look, you got some horses in here. This horse is going to have to step it up, I think. I like to see another race. I wish I could have another race or two with some of these horses so I could get a good feel off of it. Horse won last time as a favorite, but that was a big favorite there in Japan. So I'm going to play it on the bottom side of the exotics, but that's the best I could do with this pick. Another Japanese horse. This horse, it did get a second race, that I always wish for. And then this horse, first time out, set the pace throughout the whole race and won. The next time, this horse had to come from behind. Now, did he come from behind because he broke bad, or did they try that as a test to see how they could do? If it was a test, they didn't do very well. So this horse is more of a speed or a pressure type horse. For me, it's not for my money. And then the 10, horse is 3 for 3. Pratt's aboard. Chad Brown will get this horse ready for this race. This is going to be a race for this horse. This horse, and I've watched these races, and I'm telling you, this horse is improving every step of the way. This is probably the horse to beat, in my opinion, in the race. But there's plenty of great horses in here, so I'm not sitting here saying, oh, there's no way no one has a shot in this race. I'm saying this is my horse to beat. I think this is a very tough race, but look out for this horse in the win column. Like I said, Del Mar, now remember, Del Mar sits really close to the ocean, so you got a little moisture in that track. But more for turf horses, the Europeans probably will like a little bit better because that turf will be a little softer than normal if you're away from the ocean. You always have a fog, nice dampness over the night. So the earlier turf races will be a little soft, and then it won't get, too crazy on the turf. But I think the Europeans will like the turf at Del Mar more than any other track. But as you will know, that the Europeans do excellent when it comes to the turf. All right, so here's what Race Lens sees how this race is going to go. There we go. And they see the 2, 7, 6, 4 going out in front, really. Those four are out there. In the middle of the race, the 2, 6, 7, 1, they're seeing the 4 dropping back. I don't see the 4 even being up that close to begin with, but I think the 4 will be probably in the 4th or 5th spot around the middle of the pack. I think that horse is going to be hard to beat. Also, at the end, they see it 7. That's Baffert. 2, 6, 10, 1. I personally got it 10, 4, 7, 1. So that's how I see it. That's how they see it. That's how they see it. Here's the odds. Remember, you're always going to get true odds a little lower on the Baffert horses. So gaming here, 2 to 1, you got 8 to 1, 4 to 1, you got 10 to 1, and then you got 3 to 1 and 20 to 1 on the 2. So the 2 is basically your overlay of the day of those 2 races. That if you want to play a show bet or something like that, I think that's what it's trying to tell you, that it's got some quality there for that. So once again, I'm doing Friday. This is Friday's pick 5. I'm not going to do a show for Saturday, but if you do want to know what I have for Saturday, shoot me an email, Charles past the wire, or if you have any other kind of questions, I will answer those, and I get back to you pretty quick overall. So, but here we go with my picks for the pick 5 for the Breeders' Cup. Extremely tough day, and here we go. 6th race, that's where the pick 6 starts. I have the 7-3-9-2. But I'm going to take a try with a 7-3, 7-3-9-2-8 with the 7-3-9-2-8-10 in the 6th race. The pick 5 will start in that 6th race. I'm going to go 5 deep in that one. I'm going the 73928 in leg number 1. Leg number 2, the 7th race. I'm going three deep. We did that race. That's the Juvenile Fillies, 10-7-5. And then in that 3rd leg, the 8th race, I'm going to go 4 deep on that one. We're going to go 1-7-12-5. Then in the 9th, I'm taking a huge chance here. Huge. But I'm going to just do 2 horses here. The 10-4. I could have done easy 5 horses in this race without even trying. But we got a handicap. We got a handicap to narrow it down. I got to keep this pick 5 under 200 like I always say I will. And that's what I'm doing. The final leg, the 5th leg, which is the 10th race, I like the 5-12-11. Another race that I could have put in at least easy 5 or 6 horses. But once again, you have to handicap, do the best you can, figure out what angles you could do, what's got best chances, and go for it. In the 7th race, I do like 10-7-5-3. I'm doing a try 10-7, 10-7-5-3 with a 10-7-5-3-4-8. And in the 8th race, I'm doing 1-7-12-5. And then I'm doing 1-7-1-7-12-5 with the 1-7-12-5-11-14 on my try. And then on my 9th race, I'm doing the 10-4-7-1. That's my picks. And my exacta box is 10-4. The try is going to be 10-4, 10-4-7-1, 10-4-7-1-6 on my try. And then in the 10th race, the final race of the day for Friday, I'm 5-12-11-1. The try, I'm going 5-12 with the 5-12-11-1 with the 5-12-11-1-2-4. There you have it. That's how I'm going to play it for Friday, for Breeders' Cup. And that's my pick 5 right there. So, okay. I got to stop sharing here. Would help. There we go. All right. So, everyone, once again, let's go out there and get some winners. Now, remember, Breeders' Cup, you got the best of the best. Tough day. I'm just now finishing up Fridays. I just finished that up today. I'm going to be doing Saturdays probably tomorrow and the next day. And then I'm going to do some final everything else and make sure the scratches and all that stuff. You got to put some time into this. This is what we do at Past the Wire. So let's go out there. Let's get some money at the Breeders' Cup. And I hope we all go in there and cash out. And until then, I'll see you later.